Hey babe, I got ghosted. Yep, sucks, but it happens. Before I get into that, I just wanted to quickly mention it's been a while since my last video just because the challenge is really kicking my ass. There's 1 week left, and I don't know, the last week has been very intense, like up and down. Some days I hit my target, some days I don't. And I knew, like, as I was going through, it's like, all right, the last quarter of the book, I need to rework the outline. I don't know if I'll have time. I don't know if I'll figure it out. I don't know how long it's going to be. And it was just like stressing me out. Plus, there was like other stuff going on, such as getting ghosted. But anyway, yeah, it's just been kind of really intense. And even at this point, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish. I'm optimistic, seems like it, but I don't know. You never know. So anyway, that's about the challenge. As you can see, I got a haircut, shaved, and the reason for that will be explained in the next video. So, all right. Why did I get ghosted? Why? I don't know. That's the whole point of ghosting. You don't know, but how did I get ghosted? So I matched with this girl on Tinder a while back. Well, a while back. I don't know. It's like time loses all meaning when I'm doing this challenge. It's just insane. But anyway, like a week or two ago, I forget exactly when. This girl and I matched on Tinder, started talking, got along, planned a date for a couple days later, and started talking some more, and like we were really connecting and everything was evolving and it was really funny and there was a lot of connection and back and forth. And at some point, the conversation evolved to the point where I got this idea and I'm like, all right, this is an insane idea. But if ever this is going to work, I feel like this is the time. So I'm like, all right, what if we try to kiss before we even speak? So it's like we've chatted and everything, but when we meet, before we even speak, we just kiss just to see if we have chemistry, if we have a connection. And then we'll see what happens. And I mean, she could have said yes, she could have said no. She said yes. I'm like, all right, cool. This is a good sign. So, first day, pretty much that we were really talking was really intense, back and forth, and everything's like really good conversation. I'm like, all right, this is going to go really well, which is why I came up with that idea and presented it, and it was accepted. Second day, a little less because I think the first day was the weekend, so Sunday, and then the other day was Monday. So she had to work, she was a little more busy. We still kind of messaged back and forth a bit. Third day, didn't hear anything. I'm like, okay, I guess she was busy, but I'm like, okay, tonight is our date. It's kind of weird that she hasn't responded since yesterday evening. So I sent her a message like in the morning, no response. 1 in the afternoon, still nothing. Eventually, when it's 4 p.m., I'm like, all right, or a little past 4, I'm like, all right, haven't heard from you for over a day. It's past the time we were supposed to meet. Haven't heard from you. So I'm assuming you're not going to show up. And I don't remember the exact details. Like I said, it was a few weeks ago. And this challenge has been, really messing with me. But anyway. And it's like, I said something along the lines of, ghosting is really mean. I wasn't expecting that out of you, given how much we connected. And can you at least, I don't think it's fair to me. Can you at least tell me why? So I can have closure and move on. No response, of course, as when ghosted. Later on in the day, or I think I waited to the next day to get a response. And I go back, I'm like, all right, didn't get a response. So at least I'm going to tell her, like, hey, ghosting is the meanest thing you can do to anyone. Because it leaves them wondering, like, did I do anything? Why did they do that? Personally, it's like you can insult me. You can say anything you want to me. That's going to be a million times better than being ghosted. Because I have a very vivid imagination. And my mind's going to be like, why? Why did this happen? Even though it's like, I know it's not a big deal. She probably just changed her mind and it was too embarrassed to admit it. Whatever, it happens. But in my mind, until it knows, it's like, this is so frustrating. So I go back to the second day to message her to explain, like, hey, ghosting is really mean. You shouldn't do that to people. And I discover that she blocked me. Well, actually, I wasn't sure if she blocked me, so I still sent messages just in case. Spoke to someone after, found out, okay, this is what it looks like when you get blocked. So it turns out she never got the messages. But basically, I'm like, hey, ghosting is super mean. It's the meanest thing you can do. And by the way, you know those, like, asshole guys who don't treat women well? It's probably because someone like you ghosted him in the past and made him stop caring. Because he's like, all right, women don't care about us. Why should I care about them? So I'm like, if ever you meet a guy like that, an asshole, just know that someone like you in the past created him. And when you go around creating or ghosting people like that, you're the one creating assholes for other women. So don't do that. And then at the end, I mentioned something about like, I'm not going to let you get to me. I'm going to keep being who I am. But anyway, so pretty much like presented everything. And then after that, found out that I was blocked. So she's never going to see it. So it doesn't matter. But it still kind of hurt. I'm like, all right, it's weird because if it was the whole kiss thing, it's like, okay, you can just say you changed your mind. I really don't care. It's just being ghosted. Just, it sucks. Like, I know I didn't do anything wrong. It's just probably she changed her mind and she was too embarrassed and whatever. But to me, it's like someone going to the level of ignoring you, actively ignoring you, and then blocking you for no reason whatsoever. Seems very weird to me. But anyway, I guess it's part of life. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update for now. Focusing on the challenge now. The next video I'm going to explain it might be a little later because basically, quick explanation. I met with a girl like a month and a half ago back when I was in Flores. Found out, hey, she wants something serious. I'm traveling, so I can't offer anything serious, so it's not going to work. Let's just be friends. And we kept chatting for like the last month and a half, and things got progressively more intense. And it got to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna regret not seeing her, so let's just go see her for a weekend, which escalated into like 5 days because she had a break, and now I'm actually leaving tomorrow to go see her. So anyway, I'm gonna go in full details in the next video because I prefer for like this entire experience to be over so I can kind of tell the whole story through rather than starting and then stopping in the middle. But this is pretty much the update so far. So yes, this is why I look like this. So yeah, it's pretty much the update. I need to get to writing today because I thought I was gonna leave today, went to the airport. Turns out they don't have any tickets anymore for today. So that plus coming back here, switching apartments. Yeah, I'm in a new apartment because the other one like expired, the rental that I had. And then getting a haircut and everything. So like now it's past 3 and I haven't even written. So I really need to buckle down because I have a week left to get this done. So that's pretty much the update. Not really much has been going on aside from writing and a little, ghosting. So, ghost writing. It's kind of funny. Anyway, that's pretty much the update for now. I have nothing else to say. It's been a while since I've done these videos. I'm exhausted and ending this here. Bye.